there is waning confidence on the part of the Israeli public in elected and appointed officials, according to the Israel Democracy Institute survey that was presented to President Reuven Rivlin on Tuesday by ED President Yohanan Plesner. The survey was conducted with 1,024 respondents representing a statistical sample of the population by a research team headed by Prof. Tamar Herman from ED's Gutman Center for Public Opinion and Policy Research. Be the first to know. Join our Facebook page. Function D S ID var JS FJS equal D get elements tag name S 0 if D get element bid ID return JS equal D create element S JS.id equal ID JSSRC equal / connect facebook.net/n_us/all JS number XFBML equal 1 and app ID equal 1634148068997 FJS parent node insert before JS FJS document script Facebook JS SDK. It found that 45% of respondents believe that Israel's democratic system of government is in serious danger, though there was a large difference among right and left-wing voters on the issue. Among Jewish right-wing and religious voters, only 23% agreed with that statement, 72% of Jewish left-wing voters and 65% of Arab Israelis agreed. The division among the right and left was similar when it came to the statement that the leftist judiciary, media, and academia interfere with the elected right-wing's ability to rule. Some 53% of all Jewish respondents, 79% of secular Jews, 15% of Haredim, ultra-Orthodox, and 16% of religious Zionist Jews agreed with the statement that the religious population is gradually taking control of the state. The poll found that the general public is dissatisfied with the political system and its elected officials. Some 64% of the general public believes the government does not deal well with the country's central problems. On a scorecard of confidence in state institutions and personnel, the IDF, the President, the Supreme Court and the Attorney General scored the highest among Jews with 88%, 71%, 57% and 44%, respectively. Among Arabs, the four top rankings were the Sharia courts, the Supreme Court, the IDF and the President, with percentages of 59%, 54%, 47% and 34%, respectively. Where Jews and Arabs came very close to consensus was in their lack of confidence in political parties, with only 15% of Jews and 16% of Arabs expressing confidence. Only 28% of Israelis trust the media. 56% of Israelis believe the media describes the situation in Israel as being worse than it really is. Although the findings were cause for concern, said Plesner, there are indications that the public is much more democratic than its elected officials. Though most Israelis were unhappy about Rivlin's decision not to pardon Hebron shooter Ilir Azaria, they were simultaneously opposed to incitement against Rivlin. He said. Herman commented that politicians were not sufficiently interested in what is important to the public, and their decisions were based more on political interests than public welfare. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter. Tags: Israel political situation, Israeli politics, society survey, Israel Democracy Institute, Israeli media.